Good evening, everyone. It's Lauren, your instructor for Speech 1100 Online. I wanted to send you a video message because I thought it would be a little bit easier than writing out all the things I wanted to share with you before you do your commemorative speeches. There are three topics I want to talk about. The commemorative speech itself, the practice speeches that you did, the in the bag speech, and then the discussion board posts. So this will give you a little bit of feedback as well as some instructions on what you need to do to make some improvements. So first of all, for the commemorative speech, I wanted to remind you that tomorrow evening, Tuesday, June 21st, we're going to be meeting in BIC 1806. That's the classroom where we'll be delivering the speeches. I suggest that you get there a little bit early so that you can get yourself settled on campus, make sure you know where you're going, give yourself plenty of time to get to the classroom, meet a couple other people from the class, and just be prepared to give your speech. I'm welcoming whoever would like to come tomorrow evening to give the speech would be great. If you are choosing to record on your own, I'm going to tell you in a minute just a couple things to remember about that. If you're coming to class, we'll start with a little bit of a warm-up before we actually start the speeches. We'll record the speeches and then we'll do oral feedback after the speeches. It's a really nice way to process what happened in the class, and also it gives you a little bit of feedback on your speech so that when you go home to watch it, you've already heard some reactions from some people in class. It's a really great process. I've been using it for a long time and my students really have said they benefit from having the oral feedback right after the speeches. So we'll set that up before we do the speeches tomorrow evening. If you are recording on your own, I want to remind you that you have to meet those parameters, having the 8 adult audience members over the age of 18, and also delivering your speech in a professional setting like a conference room at your workplace or a public library at your church or a community center. So don't do the same thing that you did in your practice speech, the in the bag speech. I allowed you to practice at home. You had fewer audience members, but in order for the speech to count towards your credit class, you need to make sure that you're following those parameters. Just a couple pieces of feedback from the speeches that you did, the in the bag speeches. If you are recording at home, try to position your camera directly in front of or within your audience so that when you are speaking, you are actually speaking to your audience. I noticed in a couple of videos that you had your audience off on the side and you spoke to the camera. That's not what you should be doing. You should actually be speaking to your audience. So you could even have one of your audience members hold the camera. Secondly,